Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. So it's January 25 and it's time for a whole year of new adventures. So this weekend I am back in the Highlands. So the plan is to do 4 different walks in total. Firstly to my favourite waterfall at Steall Gorge in Glen Nevis. Then back to Glen Coe where we'll walk up to the Hidden Valley, followed by 2 smaller hills, Stob Mhartuin and, hopefully I pronounce this correctly, Stob Chrulaiste. So I've completed each of these 4 walks before and really enjoyed all of them. A few days ago when Sean and I were talking about coming up and what walks we were going to do, we tried to decide over which of the 2 hills gave the best view of Glen Coe and the surrounding area, and we couldn't decide, couldn't agree. So I thought it's a good excuse to film it, show you guys, and maybe you can help us decide. Stob Chrulaiste is a bit special as it gives a completely unique view of Chrulaiste Moor as you're looking over to it rather than up, as everyone does when they drive past it. Sean and I climbed it just over a year ago. It was a cold, grey Sunday morning. To be honest, I was a bit tired and grumpy and really wasn't up for it, but the higher we got, everything was getting brighter. And when we got to the top, we were treated to an amazing cloud inversion. And it ended up being one of my most favourite days walking or climbing ever. So it'll be very different today as we'll be able to see right down the valley. So first up is Steall Gorge.
Let's go.
So the walk to Steall Gorge is really short. I don't even think it's a mile, to be honest, but the scenery is absolutely spectacular. Beautiful trees, tall mountains, waterfall at the end. It really has everything. So as you can see, the path is really well maintained, and there's a couple of bits where you have to just watch where you're putting your feet. There's some mini waterfalls here and there that you have to cross, but let's say all adds to the fun. So this is one of those trails where the ascent is so gradual that you don't realise how high you're getting. So it's a nice steady climb up a nice good pass, and before you know it, you're really quite high. So if you're not great with heights, there's just a couple of bits where you just maybe need someone to hold your hand because it's a bit of a drop down below. Don't worry, if like me you're not quite as acrobatic as Sean is, I don't fancy that rope bridge, there's another way to get closer to the falls. So if, like me, and you're a complete Harry Potter freak, you might recognise Steall Gorge. They use this as the backdrop for a lot of the Quidditch scenes in all of the movies. So this is the Lower Falls car park. There's actually a bus service that goes to and from Fort William to here. Just it's a few pounds, and they even take dogs. So from here up to the falls, you can walk. It's probably about 2.5 kilometres, maybe slightly more. So now it's time for a climb, and we're going to tackle Chrulaiste. Getting warmer now. Gives a wave shiny bite. So up there, you can see that's the actual top of Beinn Chrulaiste. We're just going to do the Stob Beinn Chrulaiste, which is just this little one here. So that's the end of day one. Really enjoyed our 2 walks today. We've done the Glen Nevis walk several times, probably 5 or 6 times I think all in, but it never fails to put a smile on our faces. We're heading to Mhic tonight, which is just past Walther. So we've got a little dog-friendly glamping pod at the Mhic hotel. So yeah, looking forward to that, getting in, get a few drinks and some food, and hopefully good sleep. And tomorrow we're going to tackle the Hidden Valley and stop at Mhartuin. Good morning, welcome to day 2. Sadly, it's raining, it's really dull and gloomy, or to use a good Scottish word, dreich. It's definitely dreich today. So it looks like we're going to get a bit wet climbing the Hidden Valley, so let's get the old waterproofs on and get a move on. It's a real short, sharp climb up here. Oh, the heart rate's going. But as you can see, it's a really good path. It's a little bit wet today, it's not really heavy, but it does get a bit slippy, so just watch your feet. Apologies for the lack of commentary, folks, but it's really wet this morning, so I'm going to keep my microphone in my bag and keep it nice and dry. So thankfully the rain seems to have stopped. Hopefully that's it off for the rest of the day. And I've managed to ditch the waterproofs, thankfully. I was getting far too hot with them on. So it's time for the final walk or climb up to Stob Mhartuin, which you can just see the point just above my head there. Now the only way to get there is via my old friend, the Devil's Staircase. So let's go. Note to self, don't climb the Devil's Staircase 5 times in one calendar year. You might just start to question your own your own mental state and decision making. Oh, but yeah, it's a lovely day. It's a little bit of a chilly wind, but it's pretty calm overall. I think we've met one group of people, some lovely French people, and other than that, we've got the hill to ourselves. So it's a lovely day to be up on the hills. So we're almost at the top of the Devil's Staircase, and I'm hoping we'll see a good view of the moors and hopefully even Glen Nevis. The last time I was here, obviously it was covered in clouds, so I couldn't see anything, so fingers crossed. And what a beautiful view over to the moors. Sadly we can't see the top, it's because of the cloud, and I think actually Glen Nevis is, the top is there, but hiding behind the cloud today. So. But what a gorgeous day over that way. The sun is out over there. Right boys, are we ready to get up Stob Mhartuin? I think Solo's ready. So we're going to head up the path here. And I say the top. Oh I know. Are you hungry? Are you bored? Yes you are. Let's get a move on then. And we'll head up the top, which is just up there. Let's go. It's a bit windy up here, certainly chilly. Time to get another layer on, I think. I think Solo's a bit cold. Oh, come on in. So I think technically I'm supposed to be there, but never mind, I'll take this one. Got another gorgeous view. I see the top of the Buchholz in cloud today. But wow, what a view down the valley. Super windy and super cold, so I'm not going to hang around. Let's head back down. What a gorgeous view of the Blackwater Reservoir and the hills over there. What a day! So we're on the way back down. Sean is miles ahead of me. I can't keep up with that man. He's like a mountain goat compared to me. I like to take my time. Yeah, so that was good fun. As I say, it was pretty cold at the top, so basically we didn't hang around too much. So hopefully the quick video I got of the view will give you enough to compare this and Beinn which is behind me there. So yeah, so if you see, I'm not a huge fan of climbing. So I've done a few Munros, but it's not really my thing. So with these ones being obviously quite a bit smaller, they don't take anywhere near as long. So that was about 2 hours from the bottom of the Devil's Staircase to the top of Stob Mhartuin. But as I say, I wasn't exactly rushing up, so you could probably do it quicker than me. But yeah, but good fun. So we're on the way back to the car. I'm going to grab something to eat and maybe a little pint. I think we've earned it after all the calories we've burned over the last 2 days. So hopefully this has given you a little bit of inspiration if you're up this way. And see, if you don't want a huge big mountain or a long walk, there's plenty of options that are, say, a little bit shorter with equally stunning views. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure.